예, 다시 돌아왔습니다. 죄송합니다. 저녁 시간이라, 어, 저녁 식사하고 오느라고, 예, 죄송합니다. 급하게 말씀도 못하고, 끊게 됐는데, 이건 뭐니? 예, 말씀도 못 드리고 끊게 됐는데요. 죄송하다는 말씀 드리고, 예, 다시 이어서 계속 진행하겠습니다. 앞으로 한 시간 반에서 2시간 정도 더 진행을 하고, 예, 오늘은 마무리하고, 예, 편집본 수정해서 가능하면 편집본으로 다시 업로드 할 수 있도록 보도록 하겠습니다. 편집 스킬이 별로 좋지 않아 가지고 어떻게 될지는 저도 장담드리기 어려운데, 저는 다이로베이 인포메이션 몰 들어갈 게 아니고, 아니? 어디 있다는 거지? 잠깐만. 저 안에 있는 것 같구나. 맥코이.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Sorry for your loss. He's a hero. 이쪽으로 연민
That's
쪽으로
awful.
가도록
I'm
하겠습니다.
sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
오케이. 피셔. 다쳤던
For
피셔.
sure. Glad to see you're doing better.
머리를 다쳤나요?
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the kid. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
잘 될
I'm
거야.
sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. The sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
친업? 치얼업을 친업이라나요? 그런 느낌이네요.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice.
그리울
It's a
거야.
brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah, just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too.
Clear.
Thanks again.
자, 여기는 여전히 동면 중인 동료들을 포함해서 동면 상태에 있는 거고요. 여기 어디 있을 것 같은데. 예, 요 빨간 머리.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
궁금했던 그 빨간 머리 여성. 요.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
아니야, 넌 최선 다했어.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
그리울 거야, 너도. 너도 그리울 거야,
We'll
여기
miss you,
남는다니.
Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal.
그래서
How's Scott doing?
내
His
형제는
condition's
어떤데?
stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! Circuits fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another rider.
그래, 고맙고.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
그래, 이제 갈게.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
꼭 알려줘. 자, 그 다음에 여기에 인포메이션 몰은 가도 되고 안 가도 될 것 같은데 저건데 가도 되고 안 가도 될 것 같은데 찍어놨으니 가겠습니다.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Please select a topic.
다른
Your current
아크는
location is Ark Hyperion, housing the human population. Ark Parchero, the Solarian vessel, confirmed departure in 2185. The Asari ship, Ark Lucinia, confirmed departure that same year, as did the Turian Ark Natanus, embarking in 2185.
전부 2185에 다 출발한 건가?
The selection process saw the Andromeda initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy. After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of Arks arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
왜 끊겼어?
Welcome, Pathfinder. Please select a topic. The Pathfinder is responsible for exploring and assessing new worlds for outpost placement and settlement. Each Ark is led by a Pathfinder who represents their species. Pathfinder Ryder is currently assigned to active duty for Ark Hyperion. Presently, Ark Hyperion has arrived in the Helios cluster. Docking procedures with the Nexus are complete. All personnel should see their supervisors for updated task information. The Andromeda Initiative encompasses
어딨어?
all colonization efforts, including ARCs, Pathfinders, outposts, and the central support hub, the Nexus. For more information, please visit the Nexus Administrative Offices.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. I think it's important we take a moment to reflect on the principles that brought all of us together. It started with a vision of a better future. A vision that you shape. Life in Andromeda can be anything we dare to dream. And I'm proud to help make those dreams come true. Drop me a note sometime. I'd love to hear how we're doing.
자, 그럼 나 간대. 이걸 다 들었으니 가야지. 어디로 가냐고 하면 아니 여기서 갈 수 있는 게 없잖아. 이거 타고 가야지. 아까 거기 아닌가? 이게 거기잖아. 왜 이리로 다시 와? 아 잠깐 이게 가는 방향을 선택할 수 있나? 아하, 가는 방향을 선택할 수 있구나. 도킹베이. 아하. 자, 여기서 내렸으니 이제 쭉 올라가서 자, 감옥에 수감된 이를
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is, let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
그래.
They were
그래,
frustrated.
기억하자.
If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
그래, 고마워. 함께 해주겠다니.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant
야,
repair
뭐 파워는 아니잖아. 너무 많이 가져가지 마. 하이페리온에서 이런 사는 건데 돈 없어. 돈 없어 이놈아.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milkgun, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry. That's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of a... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
캔드로스.
Weapons and stuff. They got you covered. Use the console to take a look.
야, 너는 머리가 너 이건 좀 인위적이다. 너 머리 쓰고 있는 거 아니니?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
없다니까 돈. 됐어. 돈 없다니까 자꾸 돈 내라고 그래. 아, 진짜.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
아.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
없죠? 스캔하고 다녀야 돼? 스캔하고 다녀야 돼. 스캐너 컨테이너 대초. 잠깐만, 내 쉽에 가기 전에
Toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still reckon they had breather gear still in that armor.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hirik, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
그래서
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket? Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted? Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
혈 안
Perhaps.
아프니?
I discharged an away team
넌
to
여기
get
계속
readings
서
from
있는
a
것 같다.
section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
왜 이래?
All personnel be aware of
아, 스캔 터미널.
activity. Security is on heightened
어?
alert.
스캔 터미널. 터미널 스캔하는 거 아니야? 터미널 스캔하는 거 아니야?
Procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
너의
You
역할은
talk
뭐냐?
like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Turian welfare?
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
자, 캣트. 캣트에 대해서.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners. I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
밀레시아.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. But that isn't news to you, right?
자, 그럼 난 갈게. 이야기는 다 나눴으니.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
다시 가서 파일을 보고요.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
여기 없나? 여기 없나 보네. 어디 가는 거지? 어디 가면 될까요? 아, 여기구나. 저기 가야 되는구나. 갈 데가 너무 많다.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
맞은 그런 게 없잖아. 사람을 스캔하고 다녀야 되네. 자, 사람을 스캔하고 다녀야겠죠?
Negative match.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are
여기
currently on
한
hold
명 있긴 한데
until
여기는
power coupling is
아니었고.
complete.
Biometrics do not match.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
자, 그러면 어디로 가야 되나? 얘기 좀 하자. 얘기를 진행하고.
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and in return, get more say in the initiative.
Number 8은 뭐야?
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative.
아.
I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
8번째라고?
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
자, 그럼 넥서스 프로블럼 뭐냐?
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's ARCs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jian Garson, was killed.
디엔가스 왜 죽었어?
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
다른 문제는?
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
다른 질문?
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with a genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
No wonder your people have such a problem with Solarians.
Some wounds never heal. Not that my ancestors didn't provoke it. They did try to conquer the galaxy. The Solarians were forced to respond. And it's not fair to blame it all on them either. The Solarians developed the virus, but it was the Turians who deployed it. I'm hoping that's all in the past. Plenty of blame to go around, but Andromeda is about new beginnings. My people need that more than most.
자, 그러면 State of Curse.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
다른 질문? 너의 직업
What kind
뭔데?
of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
자, 나 이제 됐으니까 갈게.
Nothing more for now.
Good luck out there.
너는 아직 일을 안 시켜주니까 참 고맙다.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
넥서스 프로그램에 대해서
Sounds like the
물을게.
Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds,
재앙이라고?
many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the
GN
rest of the
진이라고
leadership,
그랬네.
when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Gian Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
스컬지 디제스터는
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Sloane Kelly?
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
크로건이 어디 있어?
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Andromeda
What more can you
Initiative.
tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Initiative Organs.
What do you know about the
Origins.
early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
다른 질문들을 봅시다. 다른 질문들. 태연 너의 역할은?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management?
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
자, 그 다음 질문. Missing Arc에 대해서.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
추가적인 아크가 있다는 거야?
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
자, planet viability? Viability?
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life,
Viable.
an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
Forward station?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
그래, 알겠어. 잘 있어라.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
다 됐는데 여기서 한 명하고 대화를 해야 될 것 같은데. 그 이 사건에 대해서 아는. 예.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
또 텐한테 가야 돼? 와. 야, 텐아. 넌 너무 많은 것을 얘기해 줘야겠다. 어?
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
잘 있어라.
That's all.
가서
Thanks for your
내가
time.
살펴보고 만약 아니면
I'm here to serve.
너 한번 두고 봐. 아니기만 해봐.
Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
자 그러면 이제 미션은 데려가야 됐고 이거부터 가고 와일드 라이프 하면 되고 이오스에 가서 저거 하면 되고 미네랄 싸면 되고 이거는 끝낸 것 같으니까 자 그럼 가보자. 어디 가면 되냐? 배로 가면 되지? 일단 하이페리온으로 가야 되네. 된 거랑 말할 거 없지. 하이페리온으로 갈게. 여긴 아니고 여기 아니고 여기 있지. 열어줘.
This person is not a match. Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no
뭐지? 이게
good.
화면 왜 이러지?
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else you're capable of.
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
나쁜 쪽인가? 나쁜 쪽인가 좋은 쪽인가요? 상당히 좀 애매하네요. 그냥 같이 가져갈 걸 그랬나? 이거 뭐고 모르겠네. 전혀 모르겠네. 뭐지? 뭘 올려야 되는 거지? 이거 어디서 찾아야 되지? 일단 도킹베이 가자.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done. Part of the job,
저기를 날 쓰리더니
All things considered, it was an easy ask.
날 쓰리더니라고 저게?
Right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
왠지 배에 여성들만 있는 것 같은.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
브릿지가 어디야?
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Pathfinder, check this toy. Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
I'm all about what's useful.
Oh, this is. Especially if you grabbed anything from Habitat 7. Raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down, give you options.
Options are good. We need more of those. For everybody.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make, still the best. Check it out.
이거는 새로운 걸 여는 거고. 잠깐만. 너 넘어가지 말고. 샷건, 어서트 라이플, 사이드와인드 피스톨, 발컨, 알케이. 일단 알겠으니까 좀 이따 할게. 그 디벨로먼트는 지금 거를 높이는 거. 머토리얼스가 리퀘어먼트가 아직 부족한 많이 충분하게 있긴 한데 어벤져 어설트 라이프로 높이는 거가 맞는지는 한번 생각해 봐야 되겠고 일단 스트라이크 팀 미션이 잠깐만 근데 이거를 펀드가 필요하긴 한데 한 시간 40분 필요한 거잖아. 잠시만요. 아, 이거 지금 할 수 있을까? 아, 이게 한번 해볼까요? 아, 18%? 아, 이거 멀티플레이에서 할 수 있느냐? 샌드 스트라이크 팀 할 거냐? 먼저 이거부터 하자. 이것도 보내자. 그리고 하나 보내 하나 못하는 거야? 이건 그런데 이거를 하게 되면 멀티플레이에서 해야 되는 거고. 어허. 이렇게 아하. 이렇게 보낼 수 있다는 거구나. 아까 보내놓을걸. 아까 보내서 지금 다 됐을 거 아니야. 하나는 슈.
We're almost
아까
out
걔다.
there. Hello. Finally. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch. We'll be ready for launch.
형님 보고 얘기해라.
We'll be ready for launch.
그 말뿐이 못하냐 지금.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
뭐라.
Confirming, Nexus. Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
Securing cargo and checking everything made it on board. The bridge report's ready.
여기 근처도 안 가는데 문 열렸었다. 이상한 징조 아닌가 싶은데 이상 없겠지? 이상 없어야 된다. 여기는 못 간다. 왜? 왜 유리로 막은 거야? 어허. 여기는
Hello, Ryder. Excuse me. I need to make sure
의료실이군.
we have everyone's medical files from the Nexus. Come by after launch, and we can catch up properly.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
식당이고. 씨, 이제 이런 것도 있어?
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
여기 내 방이야? 와. 와. 할. 나쁘진 않다. 칼라일. 3. 모든 건 빨간색으로. 패턴? 패턴 없는 걸로. 이건 별로. 얘 아니면 그냥 모든 건 빨간색으로. 아니 잠깐만, 그런데 이게 옷을 입을 수 있도록 되어 있지 않았나? 맥스 아머. 일단 이걸로. 아니 왜 차이가 안 되는 거야? 왜 안 돼? 착용이? 착용 안 돼? Them.
Verifying my connection from Hyperion to the Tempest. The Nexus confirms we're free to depart.
오케이. 운동할 수 있는 거. 아니 이게 안 되냐고. 못 고르냐고. 아니 3번 싫다고. 일단 싫다고. 펌. 그런 칼 없고. 오케이. 못 고르냐고. 야, 나 어떻게 올라가지?
Ryder.
근데 나 어떻게 올라가지?
Hey.
깜짝이야.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
여기 뭐가 있는데?
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly detected.
그렇구려? 몸에 블루쿠리어.
I'm picking up something.
잠깐만, 아니 여기서 보던 거 있잖아. 힘들어. 힘들어. 이게 안 되나? 아무것도 없겠지?
Anomaly detected.
비행선이 보이진 않아. 뭔가 움직이는데 비행선이 움직이는 것 같진 않아. 이렇게 돌려야 돼.
Anomaly on sensors.
아, 이거 어떻게 찾으라는 거지, 이거? 뭘 찾으라는 거지, 이거? 스캐너에서 뭐를 찾으라는 거지? 이게 뭘 의미하는지 알아야지 이거를 찾지. 뭘 찾아야 되지, 여기서? 생존자? 아니면 뭘? 뭐를 찾아야 돼?
Anomaly on sensors.
이제 뭘 찾아야 되지? 근처 신호라고 잡히는 게 있어야지. 아, 모르겠다. 피킹 업 썸씽, 그러니까 뭔가 잡은 거 같다는데 뭘 잡았다는 거지? 어디서 뭐를?
Anomaly on sensors.
근데 이게 다 곰보야. 행성대다. 행성대 하나가 다 곰보야. 행성대 하나가 다 곰보야. 착륙할 수 있는 곳이 하나도 없단 말이다냐.
Ah, Pathfinder. It's so wonderful to meet you. I'm Dr. Suvi Anwar, assigned to act as liaison between your crew and the Nexus science team.
Welcome to my team. I look forward to working with you.
Likewise. I can't wait to get to work. There hasn't been much to do so far, unfortunately. I've studied all the planetary scans. I've even had some hands-on experience with Helios soil samples. If you want, I'll send you my analysis on the native bacteria and microfauna. 60 pages.
Will this be useful to my mission?
It's extraordinary what we can learn from Dirt's profile, what lived and died here, how our own plants might fare. Anyway, I've waited months to get out there to see Helios. It's why I joined the initiative. The Milky Way was just a corner of a vast universe, a corner of a tiny corner. We're the ones who got to step out of that corner. It's incredible!
The first time I handled a Prothean artifact, I was hooked. It was so alien. I just knew there's more out there, and I want to see all of it.
I totally know what you mean.
So will you be joining us on missions?
Oh, that's funny. Me, out there, with the guns and the danger and everything.
I'm good with guns and danger. I could teach you, and make sure you're okay out there.
Really? Maybe one day, when things are more settled. I couldn't imagine a better teacher. Anyway, I've just received some instructions from the science team, and I really should go over them. Later, then.
없는데? 있구나.
Anything I can help with?
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't our tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was?
Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
How long have you been awake in Helios?
Not as long as some. Missed the entire mess of the uprising, thank heaven. I was defrosted to replace an exiled member of the team. Not that there was much science to do for the longest time.
So what did you do?
Helped wherever I could. Made plans for science we would eventually do. Spent some time on an investigation, figuring out how long the food would last if the worst happened. Who's essential, who's not, who gets what. I don't want to do that again.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe you had to do that.
With no arcs, no pathfinders, we had to plan for the worst.
Scourge.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
근데 이제 뭘 어떻게 되는 거지?
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time. What can I do for you?
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow,
and
absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
너무 길어서.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
너 일이나 해.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
Pathfinder rider to engineering? Repeat, rider to engineering.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked and idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Seems like life back there was pretty bleak.
Not gonna lie, it sucked. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Happy to be of service. I think you'll see that showing up is only one of my many talents.
Oh yeah? You're not hitting on me, are you?
Thought I was. Is it not one of my many talents?
I'm just not susceptible, if you know what I mean. Liam's more my speed. Well, if he wasn't such a tool.
Got it. Sorry.
No sweat at all. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
Deal. Deal. 이거 어디가? 어디로 가야 되는 거야 이거는? 바이오랩을 가야 되고 바이오랩
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
what?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy. A live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
채소 먹게 하라고? 싫은데. 고기 먹을 건데. 나에게 채소를 먹이게 하려고 하다니. 운동이 되겠군. 어이구, 어이구, 높다 높아. 카고베이. 뭐가 해야지 저게 100이 되지?
Anomaly on sensors.
아니, 뭐를 해야 저게 100이 되지? 뭘 해야 100이 되나?
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
나도 가고는 싶은데. 아니 배가 안 보이니까. 달도 있어 얘는.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the Ket.
오미브레이드 벡트 얘는 뭐야 피스톨이지. 피스톨은 베스트가 37 225발 빠르게 쏘고 모드 이거 달고 이거 달고 얘를 맞아? 잠깐만 얘가 아니지. 야 이거 빼. 두 개 있으면 상관없는데 얘에다가 달려고 했더니 왜 찾아야 자꾸. 이건 또 이렇게 바꾸는 거야? 아이고, 접해. 어벤져는 어서트 라이프니까 그거 하고, 얘는 모드를 이걸로 하고. 자,
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
It said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
I think I'm still messed up by what happened with my dad.
There hasn't been much time to process it.
No, I mean, I think I'm still feeling it. Like, hearing things. Other than Sam.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
올 레드 나가신다.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus no path. Looks like salvage. New. Days ago new.
Who else is here?
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home.
자, 이웃에 왔으니 이제
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
파워가 없어? 이런.
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
스캔을 다 해야 될 텐데.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
뭐야? 너는 왜 거기 올라가는데? 야, 치사하다. 니들만 올라가냐? 치사하게. 여긴 했고. 여기는 못 들어가나? 못 들어가나? 아, 이게 이거 하나 한 통이구나. 여기로 연결되는구나 이게.
Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say. We suffered our first death today.
고
Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover up.
할 게 많네. 이야. 할 게 많어.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay.
걔는 했고. 무슨 일이야? 왜 그래, 자꾸.
Sandstorms, radiation. What the hell was Addison thinking sending us here? Eons might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close, it's a hellscape. Farthingale's on my case to stay positive. But I'm afraid
너 뭐하러 왔지? 하나씩 해보자. 아, 잘못 눌러가지고 이게 꼬였나? 이건 다른 거라?
No way this has been here long.
Going by call sign records, that shuttle is currently parked in the Nexus. Someone's been naughty.
거기 가야 돼? 이거 어떻게 올라가지? 이거는 못 나가잖아, 그치? 이거는 못 나가던데? 깜짝이야. 이것도 탈 수도 없고.
think this is for purifying water.
That's what, a few hundred tons of steel? And the storm's twisting it?
여기 들어가려면 여기 들어가고 싶어도 못 들어가잖아요 지금. 파워가 없어서. 들어가고 싶어도 못 들어가고 있고. 들어갔다 나왔고.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
These shield masks are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
Look at the batch numbers. The outpost burned through a bunch of them.
다 찍어야 돼?
Life support levels critical. Please seek safety.
이거 다 찍어야 돼? 그리고야 이걸 아이고 여기 죽은 애들 무덤이네 이거는. 이상해는 젓는 건가?
structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Yeah. Oh shit. 컨테이너. console.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager, I'm a pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
이제 제너레이터를 작동시켜 가야 되는 건가? 와, 제너레이터가 어딨어? 제너레이터가 어딨어? 아, 저거야? 전혀 그렇게 안 보였는데.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface possible. Location marked.
저기 또 있어. 이거 먹고. 했잖아. 아, 올라가서 액티베이트 시켜야 돼.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
엔드만 올라오지
We've got
마.
company.
어디에?
They weren't kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
어디 보자.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
자, 그러면 이제부터 또 찾아봅시다. 열고.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now. Right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
That almost feels like a lead. Damn right that's worth investigating.
Here.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
All the more reason to see if that alien structure can make a difference to this planet. Come on, we better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
자, 못 가던 데를 갑시다. 여기도 가야지.
If walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Wait, you can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since...
Holy shit, it works. Can you get audio?
Compiling now.
We can't survive another attack. The storms and radiation were already killing us. Now we've got those things.
We can't return to the Nexus with our tails between our legs. The whole station is counting on us.
Then they're counting on corpses.
Those things must be talking about the cat.
Wilcox thinks I'm crazy, but I know what I saw. On the mountain, watching us. We're not alone out here.
This log was recorded a day before the first Ket ambush on Site 1.
The cat scouted them out. There was something very wrong at the second outpost they made.
More wrong than deadly radiation?
Whatever it was, Site 2 made a special project to handle it. Let's keep it in mind for later.
자, 그러면 아까 컨테이너 못 연 데가 있죠? 저것도 가야 되고, 일단 여기도 먼저 가보도록 하겠습니다.
Another code, like we already found.
아까 안 돌던 게 도네요, 지금은.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image. I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
여기구나.
You step outside recently. There's nothing golden about EOS.
Not saying there won't be challenges, but we can do this, Wilcox. We have to. It's like we're listening to ghosts.
그치? 디비전 같아, 꼭. 디비전도 이래. 봤어. 거기 들어갈 거야. 근데 여기부터.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
We're not scavenging anymore. This is how we rebuild.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
Hi. I'm not sure it's a 1.107. Just I recently I installed, so maybe. I didn't download any.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Oh. Not now.
Special requisition. All-terrain scout rover.
A Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot. No good. The forward station should have the access code once we call it down.
또 여기 뒤져야 돼. 여기 못 들어가나? 받고 있나? 여기 못 들어가겠구나. 그래, 저로 가자.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad. Crate access code.
이거 하고 이거 하고 오버드라이브? 이거 하고 무슨 이거 하고 이제 바꿀 수 있네. 옷을 어이구야. 오케이. 아니 여기서 헬멧을 벗으면 어떡해. 괜찮냐? 장난감 같아. 장난감 같아.
Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
어디로 가야 돼? 일단 여기로. 여기로.
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to six-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
씨. 아 여기 안 되나 그러면 다른 데로 가자. 여기 안 되나 보다. 일로에서 가자.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
useful, unless we melt it down.
아, 멀리 있는 거 잡았고. 타자. 알? 알? 써.
Radiation levels normal. Life support at 100%. Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
That datapad said Site 2 was working on a project. Keep an eye out for it.
여긴 뭐 하는 데지? 왜 왔지 여기를? 저도 못 들어가는데? 여기 뭘 찾아야 되지 여기는? 아래로 가라고? 버스유.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. Radiation within safe levels. Life support restored. Portable cover of Ket design.
Didn't bother to take it with them. Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Trinitas Gordanus and get a recovery shuttle out here.
Good idea. If he's got family, they deserve closure.
We'll give them more. Didn't even finish unpacking.
Ket didn't give him a chance.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket attacked from...
Lexi, I've got another one.
Standing by, waiting for your scan.
Y'all are Thysa.
Records updated, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Maybe we could push the Ket back.
With what army? Can you even find the safety on your pistol?
I'm just going through the options.
Evacuate or die. Those are the options.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared.
터미널. 터미널이 있었고요. 내용이 지금 여기가 캣트, 그러니까 아까 제일 처음에 싸웠던 걔네들이 공격해 와서 여기서 전투가 있었는데, 그 전투로 인해서 희생자들이 여기서 아직 시신조차
Override works, but
수습이 안 된
the door was sealed from
채로
the outside.
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out.
It would keep something in.
Secondary terminals, no access.
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in.
그래서 여기 이제 무슨 일이 있었는지 살펴보고 있는데요.
Way too quiet.
한 명은 다시
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Watch for the feet!
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Cat and that thing?
또야.
Son of a...
또 캣이 왔어. 캣트. 어디야 이번에는?
We've got Cat. Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out. Cara's injured. Reloading.
어디야 또?
Stay sharp.
여기 올라왔어 너가? 와.
Good one.
여기 갖다 대. 근데 여기 못 올라오지. 참아, 조금 참아. 나 절구대. 얼굴만 쏜다. 나 얼굴만 쏜다. 얼굴 갖다 대라.
Ting, it's down. We got it. Focus on the cat.
어딨어? 야, 어딨냐? 나와라. 나와라.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining. Not a lot left behind for a massacre. What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the cat? Sure as hell hope not.
그때 그래서 캣하고 전투가 있었고 그 전투로 많은 사상자가 났고 그에 대해서 처리를 못한 상태로
This or dying slow like promised.
Happy thoughts, Liam. Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. A way to fight the cat. We could finish it. Got a component for Site 2's project.
컴포넌트 얻었고요. 여기는 아까 그 병을 때문에 닫았고요.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos. You know what they say, third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
딴 데도 있을 것 같은데. 내가 타고 온 차를 스캔을 안 했었군. 참 거시기 하군. 그리고 여기 뒤지면 또 나타난 거 아니야? 그래도 터지는 게 있으니 참. 방어하기는 쉽지 않군. 이라고 해야 되나? 이건 더 없나? 그럼 없는 것 같고요. 여기서 요걸 가져가고 먹었나? 먹은 것 같군요. 여기는 여기는 비행선 착륙장인 것 같은데요? 비행선 착륙장인 것 같은데 다른 용도는 모르겠고요. 이상 여기는 없는 것 같고요. 다른 데를 가보는 게 나을 것 같습니다. 지도에도 다른 것이 찍혀 있죠. 여기가 여기 어디야? 나가야 되는구나.
Detecting abnormal radiation levels.
물에 빠지면 죽는 거야? 아이고야. 너무 심하잖아 그거는. 물에 빠지면 죽는다니. 그게 말이나 돼요. 여기를 차도 없이 왔다니.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
야, 나 무기 별로 없단 말이야.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
Coming up on us.
Who do? Who don't?
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the long run.
야, 누구 죽이려 했냐? 누구 죽이려 했냐고. 어디까지 달려가라는 거야? 나 이거.
Let's do this. Think that's it.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back.
나 차 가져가야 돼. 차 가져가야 돼. 안 돼,
By
나
all
못 견뎌.
accounts, Nilkin was in front of the chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
너무 멀잖아. 내가 여기까지 뛸 생각을 하다니 참 대단하다.
A lot of smart people here once.
Someone else is poking this tech.
물은 아니겠지. 휴.
What the? Pathfinder, that body. A scan might help us figure that out.
Oh.
Not shot. He was just pummeled to death. Well, we know what did this. The Ket have nasty pets. West, Porter M. Get that, Lexi?
Yes, Pathfinder. Records updated.
잠깐 나 절로 뛰었지.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
이것도 속도 내는 거구나.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Incoming!
또 가야 돼. 자, 봅시다. 어떻게 가야 되는지. 이런 거는 이렇게.
Got 'em all.
이렇게 드리고.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
다다다다다다다다다다다. 이봐. 안 죽었었어? 이런. 다 안 죽었었어? 아이고야.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Milken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
That's a relief. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No!
Where's Nilkin?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
Son of a bitch.
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect Nilkin, so he did not kill the chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
그러니까 나 혼자 죽지 않겠다. 너를 나를 죽인 사람으로 만들겠다는. 뭐야 완전히 쓰레기잖아. 죽은 놈 쓰레기잖아. 이건 템페스트 펜던트 갖다 놔야 되고 메모리 튀겨야 되고. 스캔 미네랄 할 거 많은데.
I miss being able to give directions by what used to be there.
What are you even talking about?
Turn where the chip shop used to be. That's a hometown.
One day, if we do our jobs.
여기 뭘 해야 되지? 아하, 위로 올라가면 되겠지 않을까? 그랬던 것 같은데. 이게 아닌가? 와우. 이거 뭘 해야 되지? 야, 너 과격하다 좀. 그러지는 말자. 어? 그러지는 말자. 여기 들어갔다 왔었어. 뭐야? 깜짝이야.
Get ready to fight!
저 뒤에 가서 잠깐만
My
여기
sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Wow, a remnant took over. Let's check it out.
노르망디를 아니 뭐야 노르망이다 노마드를 지금으로서는 속력을 줄일 수가 없는데 안 그러면은 상관없나? 여기 타고 있는 한? 자 들어가자.
Look out. What the? Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
어씨 여기 못 올라가? 아. 황당하네. 저기 못 올라가? 일단은
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers.
Your dad put those
저것도
readings
못
up in his
올라가나?
office. Knew them. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
저긴데. 저기도 못 가고 여기도 못 가고. 사람이 올라가야 되는구나. 여기는.
Got it. Signals coming from that structure up ahead.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
아, 이게 이렇게 가서 어디로 가야 돼? 어이구야. 아이고 무서워.
Let's do this!
이게 어딨어? 저쪽인가? 그냥 멀리 있나? 너무 멀리 있는 거 아니야 이거? 찾았다. 어우.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash
네,
McCoy.
근데 자 그러면 이거 끝냈고 돌아갈지 이건 뭐지? 컴포넌트 리커버 컴포넌트. 아 이것도 해야 되지 참. 자, 스캔 미네랄스. 아 이거는 좀 어렵고. 쌤 일단 절로 가자. 저기 스캔 미네랄스인가? 아닌데? 아 잘못 집었구나 참. 잘못 집었어요. 아 발견. 저 안으로 들어가자. 아 근데 왜 여기 못 올라오지? 저게? 왜 차가 여기까지 못 올라오지?
Radiation within safe levels. Life support is back. Pathfinder, another deceased colonist.
If you get me their name, I'll update the records and tag the body for recovery.
어허, 이거. 이거 다 스캔해야 되나? 스캔할 시간이 없는데. 뭐야, 왜 못 올라가?
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
이거 뭐지 이게? 아, 떨어지는 거구나. 아무것도 아니구나. 상자인 줄 알았더니.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the...
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
어딜 스캔해야 되는 거야? 뭐 이거 복잡하게 했니? 에? 안 올라가죠? 안 올라가죠? 어디로 가야 돼? 아, 일로.
It's slippery, but there's a great view.
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
이렇게 올라왔어야 돼. 우와.
Building Connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This would happen when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or
뭐야.
I'll punch you down.
뭐야?
Whoa, easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
All right, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
그래, 좋아요. What about you?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things! From Habitat 7! Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
아, 참나. 또 싸워야 돼? 잠깐, 내 뒤에 있었니? 너 내 뒤에 있었냐?
Not
뒤에서
bad.
쓰고 있냐?
My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as PB.
PB. Good to
Thanks for
see
helping
you.
with those things. I'm Ryder.
You're a mystery. I've been studying those glyphs for months, and then you arrive and poof, solved.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
자, 무기 내리시고.
Fascinating, huh? Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
Solving alien mysteries on hostile worlds? Do you need to ask?
A woman after my own heart. Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
How did you get here? After what happened with the outposts, I didn't expect to run into anyone.
I had a ride. Had to fudge the flight plan a little. The Nexus didn't want to risk anyone else. Or let people see how rough it got. Sad. But there's still so much here. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
The bots were saying you had names for them?
I had to call them something. The observers fly around spying on anyone who touches this tech. The assembler ones make other Remnant. Not sure how yet. Maybe manufacturing or 3D printing. And breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
Is PB a typical Asari name?
Never heard it in my Huntress days.
Oh, you know things? Good for you. I know other things. It's a name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
Is anyone else camped out on Eos?
There's the Ket, Clancy Salvagers, and one angry old man.
Who do you mean?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket, and doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
We're hoping this tech can fix the atmosphere and make Eos livable. Think it's possible?
Yes. Maybe. Possibly? This tech is so new. I mean, old here, but new to us? Who knows what it can do?
How old is it exactly?
It's been dormant for centuries, which I guess isn't actually that old. Huh. But long enough for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
Well, I'll head out.
Yes, so much to investigate. Let's get to it.
말을 하기보다는 스토리에 집중해야 되는 상황이네요. 스토리에 집중하다 보니 참 이야기는 뒷전이네요. 하여튼 그래서 지금은 이걸 타고 왔어? 야야야, 이걸 타고 왔어? 야, 부럽다. 날 수 있잖아. 이거는 난 못 날아. 그래서 여기까지 뛰어왔다고. 와우, 진짜 치사하다. 우리 차 어딨어? 우리 차. 야, 차가 오마이. 올라왔잖아. 얘 올라왔잖아. 왜 못 올라왔지? 뭐지? 난 지금 뭐 한 거지? 자, 이제 여길 가고요. 요거는 아니고 요거 두 개인데 일단 저기 가놓고 예.
So whatever tech we found on Habitat 7 is the same as what's here?
That fits with what PB says.
2 planets now. What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Suit up and find out. Got it.
잠시만요. 여기서 여기 있다는 거야? 설마? 설마. 그렇지. 물에 들어가면 죽지. 일단 물속은 아니라는 얘기인데 그러면 물에 있겠냐? 나는 모르는 일이고. 너 검은 아닌 것 같은데 샷건은 안 쓰는데? 샷건은 안 쓰는데? 샷건 안 쓰는데. 뭐 여하튼 샷건은 샷건대로. 여기 이거 아니야? 아니 또 물 들어가기 싫은데. 아. 아이, 물만 닿으면 죽어. 왜? 아. 진짜 너무합니다. 그래, 물에 닿기만 하면 제가 들어갈 수 있을 것 같진 않은데. 들어갈 수 있을까나? 아, 그럼 들어가면 뭐해? 들어갈 수 있어? 아니잖아. 이것도 아니야. 뭐하니, 노매드? 저거 못 넘어. 여기는 잘도 이렇게 다니면서.
He died protecting this outpost, and we left him.
We'll make it right, Liam.
Radiation levels increasing.
I liked those pre-trip vision paintings of future Eos. Green fields.
아, 이건 못 찾겠네, 진짜. 어디로. 아, 건너서구나. 아, 난 또, 이게, 건너서네. 아, 건너서.
Wonder what it'll really be like down the line.
Fewer death storms would be nice.
We'll get there. Pathfinder is enough to tip the balance.
건너서구나. 건너서야. 어이. 어디 가니? 어디 갔니? 아, 이렇게 하면 올라가는구나. 아, 아까 그건 속도형이고, 이거는 속력이고, 아, 이거는 속도 위주형, 이거는 산악 위주형. 산악, 아하, 그랬었구나.
looks like a Ket facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
얼마나 더?
Radiation levels normal. Hostile shuttle incoming.
자, 전진해야 된다. 전진. 전진만 살 길이다.
Those cats seem shaken up.
스킬이 올라갔습니다. 스킬 레벨업. 좋아.
They've got the monolith well protected. We'll need to cut that shield's power supply.
어딜 가야 되지? 나 어딜 가야 돼? 이거 아니야? 또 있어? 떨어지면 안 되겠고.
Let's get to it before there's any more Ket.
뭐야? 뭐냐? 얘는 뭐야?
Who are you?
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
I'm the Pathfinder.
Are you now?
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths. The Ket seem pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while now. Taking out Ket bases, fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, we could use a Krogan like you, Drac.
I'm flattered, but do you have any idea how many humans I've watched die? Your meat is spoiled. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
자, 이제 저는 나가봐야 돼가지고 요거까지만 하고
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
Parts for the Site 2 project. Check. Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
여기서 죽었네?
We can, Pathfinder.
자, 그러면 저쪽으로 가야겠죠? 또 물이야. 아, 진짜. 여긴데. 여긴 또 어떻게 올라가? 왜 여기야? 가자. 여기 아니야? 아하. 어? 여기 아, 저기 있구나. 저 뒤에 있구나.
Okay, let's solve this thing.
잠시만요. 여기서 일단은 게임을 저장하겠습니다. 저장하고요. 네, 저는 이제 나가야 돼서
Interface accepted.
와.
Whatever that did, I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
뭐 하고 싶은데. 다시 게임을 세이브하고 이제 저는 이만 나가야 돼서요. 다음에 다시 하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.